Sammy made her up and gave her cancer and killed her. And then dead Reese just favorited her own RIP tweet. It just got really dark and like twisted.
Hello, Neve and Max. My name is Tracie. I'm an actress and currently live in Los Angeles. I was in the film adaptation of the Broadway musical Rent and was lucky enough to be in the closing Broadway cast. I had an online experience that I want to tell you about. It still haunts me to this day. However, my catfish is not romantic in nature. I met a fan about 2 years ago on Twitter named Sammy. She quickly became what I call a superfan. She helped get the word out about projects I was involved in, made videos for me, made memes, created hashtags, retweeted everything to promote anything I was doing. I really grew to like this girl. This girl was really clever and detailed in her deceit. And I still don't know how she pulled it all off. She created multiple accounts and personalities to garner more and more attention from me, and even killed one off to get sympathy from me. I have had no interaction with her in a while. I have no way of knowing if she's still lurking about. Even after all she put me through, I'd like to know that she's okay. And in a perfect world, she's reformed her catfishing ways. What did she do that kind of set off your alarm?
So last year, I was working on a film called Raise. And when you're doing independent movies, you really depend on your fan base. And she was just awesome. She was smart, she was funny, she was a really, really clever girl. Her videos were funny, and she cooked me. I was gonna hire this girl. I got that close to her. And then she introduced me to her friend, Reese. And Reese was like quieter. She was very devoted, and she and Sammy became like this dynamic duo for us in our movie. Then Reese said something like, I hope I get to meet Tracie before it's too late. I DM Reese, I'm like, what's happening, what's going on? And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for you to see that, but okay, I have cancer. Then suddenly things turned for the worse, and then Sammy DM'd me like, Reese passed away. And then maybe half an hour later, Sammy's like, are you okay, how are you doing? I'm like, well, how are you doing? That's your best friend. And then dead Reese just favorited her own RIP tweet. Then an hour later, unfavorited it. And turns out, through all of our digging, Reese doesn't exist. There was no Reese. Sammy made her up and gave her cancer and killed her for attention. So, just look at this top part right here. Have you talked to Reese today? I didn't answer. Then the next day, she died this morning. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Why did it happen that fast? So a couple days later, she sent us this. Here's a little video, and this used to play. So first of all, she's taking video at her best friend's funeral, which is already weird. And you start to see the casket coming out, and then it cuts. She's outside behind a car. Then Sammy tweets this funeral banner. And she's like, today's the day.
That goes on the car rear view.
It goes on a car. I zoomed in. Then I was like, I know how I'm gonna get you. You can get right in there. Emmett Golden Hunt Memorial Chapel, and there's like the phone number, and they say, no Reese. So then I say to her, God, I've gotten so invested in Reese, I feel like I know so little about her. Do you have an obituary? And then she said, I can't really get it right now. Give me your address and I'll send it to you. So then I said, no, it's fine, just twit pick it.
Yeah.
And then nothing. She got tipped off. And then I remembered this other thing. Sammy had a death scare of her own a few months ago with some other girl tweeting me that Sammy was dead. It was from @Marissa campaign. Then Sammy resurfaced, saying she was fine, she just fainted, went to the hospital or something. Then I saw this. Turns out Marissa campaign was the account that was Reese before her name became TNT's Heart. The next morning, I went to Reese's account. I said, user doesn't exist. I was like, oh no, so I went to my DMs from Sammy. I started trying to find things that she had done and screenshot them. Things were disappearing as I had them up. She was deleting everything. She deleted all her own tweets about Reese. She did that quickly because she got tipped off.
So let's just start with the phone number.
Okay, and wow, there you go.
Samantha
Davis. Is
That's
outside of
interesting.
Philadelphia. All right, so we have a direct hit
that's
for
interesting.
Samantha Davis. Well, let's take to Facebook.
Bam. Facebook page, Samantha Regina.
Maybe her name is Samantha Regina Davis.
Let's go to the about. 25 female interested in women and men. I'm really good at celebrities. I'm really good at celebrities.
She is good at celebrities.
Kind of a weird thing to say is that.
But most super fans don't go this far.
on her Pinterest page, if you go to her pins,
Marissa Van Blaken, in terms of at Marissa.
just a contender in the first season of the Glee project.
She created this at Marissa campaign Twitter account that then became Reese.
What is your relationship, past and present, with Samantha Davis?
I would call her, I guess, probably one of my most zealous fans. I did bring the fan mail. This is just from her. She wrote these fan fiction stories. She also wrote me a poem.
You are the thought that starts each morning, the conclusion to each day. You are the smile on my face, the twinkle in my eye, the warmth inside my heart. I will always love you. Well, that's a little strange. Did you ever write back to her?
Due to the content and the nature, the intensity of it, I didn't, but a huge part of me felt compelled to.
Sammy wrote back, "My heart dropped to the floor when I read this. I'm really nervous now. You can call me if you want."
Hello?
Good morning, is this Sammy?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, this is Neve and Max from Catfish. This whole situation must bring up some perhaps difficult feelings for you.
Yeah, I'm scared. And I'm not sure what to say.
I just wanted to discuss the possibility of us coming to meet you with Tracie. Maybe sort of find some resolution to this whole crazy story.
I don't know, I just had it in my head that, like, she didn't want anything to do with me after all that happened. And I don't know.
It might be difficult and perhaps uncomfortable, but generally those are the situations that teach us things, and that's sort of what we're trying to do here.
So, when you created Reese, was the plan to give her cancer and kill her immediately?
No, it wasn't. I decided to do that after I realized it got too far.
Whose funeral was that?
My cousin's.
So your cousin died.
Yeah.
You went to your cousin's funeral and filmed it. What?
So when did you discover Marissa?
When she got voted off the Glee project, I decided to start Marissa campaign, you know, like, let's get her on Glee.
Then at some point, your attention starts to shift.
I was more of a Tracie fan then than, you know, anybody else.
Was there any attraction?
Not in a weird way. Any interaction on Twitter from your favorite celebrity is like the best thing ever. Makes me feel special in a way. That's when the idea popped in my head.
What idea?
To create another person under that account. I just thought that if I did that, it would just get double interactions, but killing off Reese. It was already going to be like the actual ending.
This thing that you created was extremely upsetting, like painful. All the energy I gave you, it just wasn't enough for you. Like nothing, what was gonna be enough?
I did try to think about why, but I think what popped in my head more was why I chose you. Because of the attention that I was getting from you, I saw you more like a big sister. And I don't have a sister, I don't have brothers, something like that. And because my friends in the real world weren't really supportive of me and like the things that I enjoy in my life. So I guess creating Reese, somebody that could fangirl with me and all that stuff. And I think that's the point where I went overboard and I got attached to that caring and sympathy.
Because you didn't have it in your life?
Yeah.
There's a reason why all these people that you admire online respond to you. Because of you. We identified with you. We liked you. You are enough. Like, you are enough. You're always gonna be enough. You're talented. You have a mind that's lovely and amazing. If you take all of that energy, write something, shoot it, cut it, make something, and then you'll get attention for your talent and your ability.
It's really brutal what I did. I do know the effect that I had on you guys, and I really am I'm sorry. I really am. I'm glad I actually got to apologize to you face to face.